Okay, it finally got here, our 24-hour Italian ration. And I read some reports on this, and most of them are pretty negative. Um, the food in here basically is canned, and for the most part, what I'm getting is that it's probably not even as good as what would be sold at an Aldi's, which basically is a knockoff. So Ruthie and I are going to eat all of this today. Um, because it is 3 meals. It's 24 hours: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm gonna open it up, and we're gonna take a look at the breakfast one first. And because I really don't want um, the video to last more than 5 minutes, we're gonna take a look at the other two in two other segments. But here you go. There's the breakfast. You can see what it looks like. Move it there. That's the breakfast. And apparently, Italians see lunch as should be the biggest meal of the day, and that one's pretty big. And then you see what I mean. This is the dinner one. See how the dinner one isn't much bigger than the breakfast one, although weight-wise it is quite a bit heavier. So like I said, we're going to take a look at those two later. For now, we're going to take a look at the breakfast, what's for breakfast, and what Ruthie and I are going to be enjoying in the breakfast one. And this one, of course, has some brown bags to throw things away, not plastic, which is pretty cool because plastic's horrible for the environment, although the outer cover is plastic. And this is what I think is the coolest thing about it. 3 disposable toothbrushes and toothpaste. So they're encouraging soldiers to brush after every meal, which is actually quite a good idea. Nice spoon, and it's a spoon and napkin. This is tea and sugar. And these 3 guys are toothpicks. So you can, and of course, one for each meal: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just like the toothbrushes. And these, I believe, not sure what they are. I think they might be some type of vitamin type pill. And this is one of the coolest things in here. This is a stove. Awesome, huh? So you put the fuel tab in there, and you can put the can on there, and you can adjust the sizes. But that's a stove. And of course, the fuel tabs for the stove. Smell a bit fishy. You got 6 of them. That's not too bad. And of course, some sweet biscuits for breakfast. And to go on your sweet biscuits will be peach. Looks like peach jam. So you got 2 things of peach jam to go on your sweet biscuits. And what else is in here? Oh, and this is some type of chocolate. And the bad thing about chocolate in these MREs is they do have a tendency to bloom. I think it's like it just separates. You can still eat them. They won't kill you or anything like that, but they still taste fine, but they'll definitely have a different texture than regular chocolate that is not blooming. And of course, some matches for your stove. And these are pretty cool, you know, these standard matches. I like the ones where you get the different types of matches in them, because I've seen those where, you know, the waterproof and windproof. Those are really cool. And of course, to make me happy, a little espresso. And last but not least, I think this might be salt. And this we'll have to save for the evening ones, because from what I understand, the food really is not good in it, and it really will need salt. So later we'll do the lunch, and then we'll do the dinner. But the breakfast really is the biscuits and the coffee and the tea and the jam. That really is a very light breakfast. And, you know, in spite of what they tell us, most people like me don't like eating heavy breakfasts. It just doesn't work, and obviously I'm not the only one. A lot of people don't really care for a heavy breakfast. This would be perfect. This would be a lovely breakfast. What would have made it better is to have a little muesli in it or something like that, because that muesli is actually really quite good. I've actually come to kind of like it. I like the oats and stuff like that. Not oatmeal, but muesli. So that's the breakfast one. We'll do the lunch and the dinner later.